everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, and in this video we are doing that first series for 2022. Yes, it is here, the very first series. It is the dress series. So if you watched my last video, it talked about the holes that I had in my closet, or the gaps in my closet when it comes to dresses. Now you guys know, if you have not been following me for a long time, you would not know, but I do love dresses. So I am creating a dress series this year that's going throughout the year, which will start tomorrow, January 1st, and will run all the way to October 7th, 2022. During this series, I will create a total of 20 dresses throughout the series. So I'm gonna start with winter, then spring, summer, and then end with fall dresses. Now, I hope you join on in this experience with me, but before I tell you all the dresses, let's go ahead and get some clarification right now, all right? So make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into all of the dresses I plan on sewing this year in 2022. All right, so the dress series for 2022, the thing that I came up with is sewing one dress at a time. So for sewing one dress at a time, take your time, okay, to sew the dress that you would desire, all right? Now, you may ask yourself, what is a dress? I know this is one of those little questions that's like, would that even be a question? Yes, it would be, because a dress is an outer garment usually consisting of a piece bodice, one-piece bodice, and a skirt. So normally you would attach your bodice to your skirt portion. However, some dresses do not have a bodice and a skirt portion, so you have to just assume sometimes it's one piece, and then sometimes it's a bodice and a skirt, making it two separate pieces, a top and a bottom piece. Now, the dress series schedule. This schedule will run from January 1st through October 7th, like I already mentioned. In this series, each dress shouldn't take more than 2 weeks to complete. Work at your own pace. It works best if you work on a few steps a day. Now, how I do it is I schedule 30 to 45 minutes, 2 to 3 times a week to work on your garment, but I do 4 times a week, and I schedule that 30 to 45 minutes, not to exceed an hour and a half on any given day, okay? Now, this series also is going in 2 parts, okay? Now, this series will focus on dresses for each season. So part 1 will be winter and spring, and then part 2 will be summer and fall. And the reason why I am doing it that way is simply because we are in pretty much winter time, okay? And with it being winter, you want to sew winter things, and then into the summer. So I will create 10 dresses for winter, spring, and then another 10 dresses for summer, fall. So that's how I'm able to create 20 total dresses in all for both the winter, 5 for winter, 5 for spring, 5 for summer, and 5 for fall. Now, the winter dresses, to begin, we have the 5 of those, which includes the tie front dress, the Raglan sleeve dress, the sweetheart dress, shirt dress, the V-neck dress, and then onto the spring dresses, I will do a fitted dress, a patch pocket dress, a ruffle dress, a high-waisted dress, and a cold shoulder dress. Moving from spring into summer, I will create a sundress, a one-shoulder dress, a spaghetti strap dress, a camisole dress, and a tunic dress. And then I will finish off this series in the fall time of doing a peplum dress, a princess line dress, a drop waist dress, a tie front dress, and a yoke dress. Now, please keep in mind that I have an inspiration for this dress series, and the way you dress is an expression of your personality. So if you don't have great personality, that may reflect in the way that you dress. Good personality would also reflect in the way that you dress. So dress according to your personality, all right? So let's start off with the pre-spring and spring dresses. Spring is a time when nature blooms. So look for pieces of clothing that features flowers, leaves, and pale colors. Additionally, opt for lightweight fabrics like your cotton or linen, floral, flower prints, paisley prints. Those are the things that you would look for in the springtime. Now for winter, most people go for your whites, your blues, your grays. Sometimes you go for like a plum color as well, just to signify that winter wonderland type feel, okay? Darker colors is more winter time. More bright, airy, lightweight colors is more for the springtime. Just to give you a hint of how I would set mine up for all these dresses. All right, so the first dress up is a tie front dress. What is a tie front dress, you may ask? A tie front dress has sash and ties close to the hem to tie. It could be cropped waist or hip length. Now for me, the pattern that I'm planning on using, you can use whatever pattern of your choosing. So the pattern that I plan on using is Simplicity 8981 for my tie front dress. The next dress is the Raglan dress. A Raglan sleeve dress is a dress with sleeves that extends completely to the collar in one piece. For that dress, and if you looked at my last video, that was the, or if it wasn't my last video, it was the one before that. It was my Make 9 video, 2022. This Raglan sleeve dress is also part of my Make 9 dress, so it's just festive to do it right now. The pattern that I plan on using is McCall's 8212 for this Raglan sleeve dress. The next one is a sweetheart dress. A sweetheart dress is a curved neckline that features two curves over the bust line, which drop and meet at a point in the middle of the bust area. Now the pattern that I plan on using for this dress is Butterick 6809. Now as we get closer to the dresses, I would probably tell different patterns that you can use for your sweetheart dress, but you do not have to use the patterns that I choose. Use whatever patterns that suits your fancy, okay? All right, the next dress is a shirt dress. A shirt dress is a dress with a collar and buttons in the style of a shirt. That signifies the shirt dress. The pattern that I plan on using is McCall 8031. However, there are so many shirt dress patterns that you can use. I just created a shirt dress about 2 weeks ago utilizing Butterick 6640. So there are so many patterns you can use for a shirt dress. The next dress and the fifth dress, which is part of the winter time, would be the V-neck dress, which would be the last dress in the winter. And a V-neck dress is a dress such as a pullover with a V shape in the front. The pattern that I plan on using is good old Mimi G, Simplicity 9261. Now, I know this is a knit, and I actually have the same exact fabric that's on the front portion of this pattern, so I'm just gonna use the same fabric in order to create this dress. Once again, that's the V-neck dress. Now, moving over to the spring dresses, the very first dress that I will create is the bodycon or fitted dress. A bodycon or fitted dress is a tight fitting dress that hugs your figure and shows off your assets. They're often made of stretchy materials like knits and are perfect for a night out on the town. Now, the pattern that I plan on using is McCall's 8034. I plan on doing a hack that I have sketched out. So I'm going to test it with a muslin and see if I like it first before doing it as a two-piece instead of just one piece. But this is the fitted dress. The next one is a patch pocket dress. A patch pocket dress is a dress with two or more pockets on the skirt portion of the dress. So the patch pockets is more like deep pockets that sits on the side of your dress for you to throw your cell phone, your keys, what have you in those pockets. The pattern that I plan on using is Simplicity 9324. You cannot find this pattern on Simplicity, so you would have to Google this pattern, but I have seen it in Joann's if you are interested in getting this pattern. Once again, it's Simplicity 9324. The next one is a ruffle dress. A ruffle dress is a dress where the ruffle portion is created from a strip of fabric, lace, or ribbon, tightly gathered or pleated on one edge and applied to a garment, bedding, or other textile as a form of trimming. So if you remember when I did the little red dress project just last month, well, not just last month, a couple of weeks ago, actually, you will know that I created that peplum just by using a rectangle and basically just gathered. That's basically how I created that dress, and this is a ruffle dress, so I will create some ruffles for the dress. And the pattern I plan on using is Michele's 8032. The next dress, part of the spring portion of the dress series, is the high-waisted dress. A high-waisted dress is basically a dress that's high-waisted, that sits above your natural waist and very high off of your waistline. Now, the pattern that I plan on using is Michele's 7948, and I think this would be a great pattern to use for your high-waisted dress. And the last pattern as part of the spring series is the coat shoulder dress. A coat shoulder dress has a cutout on the top of the sleeves so that the skin is bare between the straps of the bodice and the sleeves. So it's basically like a peekaboo style dress where you have a peekaboo going on at the shoulder area. The pattern that I plan on using is New Look 6512. Now moving over to the summer dresses. So you guys know in 2021 I did top series, and for the summer top it was themed Summer's Out, Arms Out. So you could just imagine that these dresses for the summertime, honey, it is going to be arms out once again, because that's what, you know, summer is all about. You have everything hanging out in the summertime, honey. The first one is a sundress. A sundress is best worn in the warmer months, like the summertime. It is normally loose fitting like spaghetti straps and a wide neckline. The pattern that I plan on using is Michele's 8213. Following the sundress, I plan on doing a one shoulder dress. A one shoulder dress is a form of an asymmetrical dress where it just covers one of your shoulder. The pattern that I plan on using is Butterick 6323. The next one is a spaghetti strap dress. A spaghetti strap dress is a dress with spaghetti straps joining the front and the back bodice together. The pattern that I plan on using is one that's also on my Make 9, and that dress is a spaghetti strap dress utilizing the Jessica PDF pattern by Mimi G. The next one is the Camisole. A camisole is a close-fitted sleeveless dress with noodle straps. The pattern that I plan on using is Simplicity 8545 in order to create this camisole dress. And the last one as part of the summer dresses is the tunic. A tunic dress is a casual fitting hip length dress. The pattern that I plan on using is Simplicity 8551. Now moving over to the last portion of the dress, which are the fall dresses. The first one that I plan on doing is a peplum dress. Now, if you don't know what a peplum is, come on. We all have probably done a peplum dress at some point in time. However, a peplum dress is perfect for those who love a playful style. The details of this type of dress can be below the waist, under the bust, at the hips, or even around the neck or shoulder area for your dress. The pattern that I plan on using is New Look 6541. The next dress is a princess line dress. A princess line dress is a fitted dress made by joining long vertical panels. Now, most of the time for this style dress, it's 3 panels where you have one front panel, which was cut on the fold, and then 2 side panels in order to create that front bodice of the princess dress. The vertical seams act as darts and give the shape to the garment in order to make that princess line. So I have made a princess line dress when I created my Little Red Dress project just, about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. That was a princess line dress. The pattern that I plan on using this time around will be Simplicity 8831 instead of self-drafting a dress for a princess line dress. The next dress would be a drop waist dress. A drop waist dress, that's a mouthful. A drop waist dress, also known as the flapper dress, is known for its low waistband, which usually falls more in line with the hips than at the natural waist level or waistline of the waist. This style of dress gives the illusion of lengthening the body and tends to have a width at the hip area instead of your normal waist area. Now, remind you that a drop waist dress will have that feel of a top and then a, skirt portion that's all the way down towards your hip area. The pattern that I plan on using for this one would be McCall's 8214. The next one is the tie shoulder dress. So it's like it says, a tie shoulder dress is a dress that is tied at the shoulders. The pattern that I plan on using for this dress is McCall's 8091, which is also a huge hit on Instagram when this pattern first came out. And the last dress that I will be doing for this dress series is the yoke dress. A yoke dress has a shaped pattern piece called the yoke along the neck and shoulder area. So if you go back to when I created the yoke top, you will know that back piece at the back portion of your top is called the yoke. It's no different for the yoke dress. It's that back pattern piece that will be at the back of your dress, which is called the yoke, that you would attach to the back bodice as well. The back bodice portion of your dress. Now, the pattern that I plan on using for the yoke dress is McCall 7742. Now, I do have additional types of dresses that you can create. These are just bonus dresses if you decide that you want to make some more dresses. The different styles that you can create would be a midi dress, a maxi dress, and it would be good to do a maxi dress for the hashtag So Maxi for Mother's Day, which is also hosted by Crystal Sews and Stuff and Crumpet Tea and Sewing. So basically both Crystal from Crystal Sews and Stuff and Tia from T from Crumpet Tea and Sewing. They do the hashtag So Maxi for Mother's Day every year. So that would be a great time to get in a maxi dress. Another dress would be a shift dress. Come on, I have sewn shift dress as well. My favorite is a wrap dress, a halter dress, a high-low dress. You also have the sweater dress, a kimono dress, a handkerchief hem dress. You also can do a pencil dress, a slip dress, a smock dress, a ball gown. Now, a ball gown dress will be good for during the holiday season. Is a great time for you to sew ball gowns for different type of events that you may have that you need to be a little bit more dressier. So that's the best time to sew a ball gown. You also have your mermaid dress, your t-shirt dress for just basically on the go. If you're an on the go type woman who wants to sew a t-shirt dress, perfect to do. And I have seen so many tutorials for a t-shirt dress as well. Another one is pinafore dress. I love this style of dress because a pinafore dress is more like a skater dress where, you basically have a skirt and then you have straps that meets from the front to the back. I love a pinafore dress. So that's another dress that you can sew together. The next one is a blazer dress. A blazer dress is basically a dress that looks like a blazer, but it's actually a dress. And I plan on doing one. I might do one this year. We'll see. Never know. And the last bonus dress would be a bandage dress or a bandage dress, however you want to pronounce it, bandage dress. And that one, I have never done that style of dress, but that is a dress that you can do. Well, that's all the dresses as part of this dress series for 2022. I hope that you join me in this dress series. Like I said, you can post your dresses at the very end of the series, or you can post like I am going to do throughout the series. This series runs from January 1st until October 7th, and it will be a total of 20 dresses in this series. So that's all that I have for you in this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. So I'll catch you in the next video, and as always, keep sewing.